What's up, everybody? Let's get into it. This is Yakuza Kiwami 3. Oh, isn't that so nice? How often do we start a Kiwami game or a Yakuza game, with a nice sunny beach instead of, somebody getting assassinated? Sorry, hope my mic isn't spiking. I blame OBS.
Caught us some dinner. Let's go. I'm sure everyone's starving by now.
Okay.
That are my mic settings on OBS. Just maybe I need to do something different with that. Because for some reason I keep coming in really quiet even though I'm like trying not to scream into the microphone so it doesn't peak. It's a whole thing.
Dinner is served.
Come on, everyone.
Isn't it fun seeing him in a Hawaiian shirt?
So good.
Obviously, this game is in English, unlike the previous Kiwami games. I know 2 wasn't in English. Was 1? I can't remember.
What happened to eating?
Come on, let's play. Freaky John.
I know somebody out there is gonna complain about
What's wrong?
Kiryu's English VA. I don't mind. I don't mind it. It's not perfect, but it's not bad.
He's been shot.
I don't know what it is about that reaction that just shot to his face. It just didn't. I don't know. Something just didn't work with that. Ah, there we are. The 6th chairman.
Yes.
Wait.
Of course.
Yes, 6th chairman.
Just a
Because the 4th was Kiryu, the 5th was
Chairman.
Tarada.
Who is it?
I think that was his name. I think it was Tarada.
The deal.
It was the guy who wore the guy who looked like a professional wrestler. You know, like with the robe and like the neck towel
This is
thing.
Dojima. Yes, we've discussed this before. I told you I'm not interested. That's right. Let me reiterate. The Tojo clan wants no part in this. I've already given you an answer. Add as many zeros as you want. I'm not going to budge. Goodbye.
Chairman. May I presume that the phone call just now was about the Okinawa deal? Are you certain we can refuse it?
Meaning?
Respectfully, sir. At the moment, Hakuho payouts are the only thing keeping the Tojo clan afloat. And this Okinawa business, if we accept, it would mean an immediate windfall. Enough to last us through the next decade. A cursory estimate puts our returns at 100 billion yen, and that's the low end. Not only that, if we did him a good turn now, he might prove a vital government ally in the...
Enough. I don't need reminding. But nothing changes. No one's taking that land.
Because of the 4th chairman, sir?
If it isn't obvious,
After all he's done
it's
for
the
Tojo
land
clan,
that orphanage
he
is
wouldn't
on.
be right stealing the one place he belongs. Driver.
Yes, sir.
Take us back to HQ.
Sir, what about the banquet later this evening?
Cancel it. First things first. I don't want anybody trying to push this deal through behind my back. I need everyone on the same page.
I gotta say, I don't mind the English voice cast. I actually think it's pretty good. Like, I especially like the English VA for Majima. I think he hits the right tone, tonality, the pitch in his voice, everything. I think he crushes it.
What is it?
You
Kiryu's is
have a
okay.
visitor?
It's not
They arrived a
perfect,
little while
but
ago.
I think it's serviceable.
Well,
I think Daigo is another guy, kind of like Majima, that I think just crushes.
it's true, sir. I didn't
Really
believe it
nails
myself,
the
but there's no
tone of the
mistaking him.
character.
And where is he?
Already in your office, waiting for you.
Got it.
You know, I think I probably mentioned this in the intro video or the first part, whatever the recap episode. This is a Yakuza game that I really do not know the plot of. Unlike 1 and 2, I don't have any memories of playing this back in the day. This was the first one on PS3, if I remember correctly. I'll give my theory on this in a moment.
But
But
you
yeah,
were
I
dead.
do not know the plot outside of like the first hour or something, because I've got
Sorry for the surprise.
the 3, 4, 5, I think even 6. I can't remember what came in that collection, but I got that box collection when they brought everything to PS4.
What's this?
But yeah, I've got that
Something the
box
chairman
collection
very
sitting up
much
here on my
needs
desk.
right now.
So I played like the first like hour or two of this game, but
A deed.
so I probably know the first couple
To land in
chapters. But
Okinawa? But that property belongs to the 4th chairman.
I'm aware. You wouldn't allow yourself to take the land from Kazuma Kiryu. Which is why we stepped in on your behalf and secured the deed ourselves.
But why do this?
We're not in a position to let the Tojo clan walk from this deal. The land acquisition must go through.
You don't understand. I've already made my decision. I don't want anything to do with this.
You may want to reconsider, Chairman. With 30,000 members to support, can you really afford to refuse?
Maybe not. But tell me, Kazuma-san, what if I do?
You'd be making a very big mistake.
okay, my theory, that's not Kazuma. I think he actually did die. Die in the first game.
Nagahara?
My guess is
He's in
it's
the
a
operating
plastic surgery or a body double or something like that.
Is he okay?
That's my theory.
How's it looking? Damn it!
And I know I was talking over it a little bit, but if you couldn't tell what they were talking about, haha, the chairman that was shot was actually the Okinawa head of the small family in Okinawa that Kiryu's
you
kind of
alright?
connected with. He's not a member of, because he's a civilian. He's out,
Do we have any idea who did it?
but you know they're kind of friendly
He and
and
the little lady were alone when it went down.
they're a small family.
Guy
Again,
came in,
believe in honor. You know how
shot him right
Kiryu
in the
is. He
stomach. Lot of
doesn't
hits.
judge the
Another family out for revenge?
No. I think it's
judge you
gotta
if
do
you're a
with the
part of a
land
Yakuza
deal.
family.
The deed to the property, it's gone missing from the office.
What?
And there we go. Now we have the connection of the two
Tamashiro
acts.
assholes. They've been gunning for us nonstop.
They shot their chairman,
ever since last
getting
year.
the deed, yada, yada,
I
yada.
don't think so.
I'll shut
That
up.
doesn't look like one of theirs.
What is it, Saki?
Sorry, I'm talking over the deed. I'm just so
never
excited.
seen him
I'm
before.
I'm so excited
I
for
don't
this.
believe it.
I love Yakuza games,
This
man.
man shot him?
Wait, Uncle Kaz, that's...
Aniki, this guy. You know him, don't you?
Yeah. He's the man who raised me. Kazuma-san. Who died in my arms.
Aw, look at little Haruka. Aw.
So, you're off then?
We are.
Right. Well, I'm glad I caught you before you're gone.
You know, am I the only one who thinks that these two should have gotten together? Like, after the events of 2, I think those two should have gotten together. God damn, this is so... Like, I don't want to talk shit about it, but God, man. This is such a... I think, like, a Yakuza... What's the phrase I'm looking for? This is such a Yakuza, trope, is this reminiscing at the graveyard to kind of do your recap of the last games. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. It just once you hit game 7 and you're still using it, it's like, okay, guys, come on. It is still wacky to me that they somehow have found a way to merge, like, Sopranos level, like, crime drama with just the absolute batshit insanity that you see out of these games. And they do it in a way that really doesn't... They do it in a way that doesn't what's the word I'm looking for? It works. It doesn't... it doesn't grind. It doesn't seem like these massive tonal shifts are weird. It works. That's all I can say about it. Is it fucking works? And how and I love it for that. Oh, if you noticed that cut, that's where the recaps were for the last video, for the recap video. Gee, I don't know why they decided, hey, let's do a 15-minute recap of the first game and a 20-minute recap of the second. I actually kind of liked that they did, because I needed the recap. I was gonna like look up a recap and just go, okay. So what exactly happened? Holy shit. If you did miss that video and you want to ask me, AJ, so you start a lot of Yakuza games, because I especially the side games. What's going on with the state of everything? Because I think of all the active Yakuza projects or unfinished Yakuza projects. Let me phrase it like that. Ishin, which I plan to get back to, that past one with the samurais. The Man Who Erased His Name, yeah, I'll get back to it. It's on my Xbox. I just have to hook up my Xbox, and I don't want to do it because it's an Xbox and they annoy me. But seriously, I probably will get back to that one eventually. Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, I was having a lot of fun with. I lost a whole lot of the side stuff because I like blitzed it all the stuff on Honolulu. I like blitzed through all the side content, and I had it all recorded, and then my hard drive corrupted, and I lost all of it, and I'm a little questioning of what I'm going to do with that. But I think I'm just going to plow ahead and say, meh, and we're just going to play the main story. If people want to see me restart it, let me know, but that's something for down the line. What was the last thing? What was the last game? Oh, right, Infinite Wealth. I still technically haven't finished. That's because I have one more video that's still sitting on my hard drive that didn't get corrupted in that whole corruption thing.
Yeah.
I have one video that wasn't corrupted. So I lost a whole bunch of side stories. I had the one video that wasn't corrupted will finish the next to last chapter. And then I lost the entirety of the last chapter, so I will... I'm still wondering how I'm going to deal with that one. So, that's kind of where everything is.
Gave me a home. Started to think I ought to do the same. Try to help kids, if I could.
Now that sounds like you. So how'd you land on Okinawa?
There's an orphanage down there with ties to Sunflower, where I grew up. When the last manager died, they didn't have anyone lined up to look after the place. So they reached out to me. Asked if I had any ideas.
Lucky them. You knew just the man for the job.
Seemed like the right thing at the right time. Besides, there aren't too many regular jobs out there for someone with my resume.
You could do worse than Okinawa. I hear it's lovely.
It is. The orphanage is right on the beach. You should come visit when you get the chance.
I'd love that. But I won't be able to for a while.
Oh, why not?
It so happens I'm leaving the country tomorrow.
You are? Where are you going?
The U.S. They're holding a training program there for a new department of the Metropolitan Police. The brass called up yours truly to be an instructor.
What do you be instructing?
I know you'd just try to stop me if I told you. So, let's leave it at that.
Fair enough. All that matters to me is you're happy. I'm glad to see you follow your heart and chase your dreams. That sounds like you.
I hoped you might take it this way. Besides, I didn't think you'd be too happy if I turned the offer down because I was too sad to say goodbye.
You never know.
There's still so much I want to accomplish, more milestones I want to reach. Going to America gives me a chance to challenge myself.
I understand.
Let's see where these roads take us, shall we? Who knows? Maybe in a few years, I'll be in a new place with new priorities, and you'll get a knock at your door.
I hope I do.
Kiryu, grab her and say, I want you to be Haruka's new mom.
You know,
Or, I guess
always
aunt,
thought they'd
because-
end up together.
Can't
Because
say I'm
Kiryu's
surprised.
Uncle Kaz.
Of course Sayama-kun's gonna put her career first. No
Still.
time for romance.
Yeah, guess so. Damn thing's tapped out.
Here,
Ah, thanks.
why don't you keep it? A gift from me to you. No smoking in Division 1.
Div 1.
Yes, I'm transferring back, effective next month. A Yakuza detail can smoke, but not homicide. Div 1 has a reputation to uphold.
Well, look at you moving up in the world.
I'm not so sure it's a cause for celebration.
Why not?
This recent feud between the Tojo and the Omi. Metro PD and prefectural police together couldn't do a damn thing to stop it. On top of that, Chief Kurahashi's involvement with the Jingwan Mafia made for quite a splashy scandal. It's safe to say the force's reputation has hit rock bottom.
Then why would you go back?
I'm taking a bribe. They promoted everyone who had any involvement in the feud, and that includes myself and Sayama-kun. I suppose they think fast-tracking us to whatever plum post we want will keep our mouths shut.
Oh, hell. A promotion's a promotion. One way or another, you're back in the big leagues.
I suppose, yes.
Don't look too happy.
I'm already worried.
About what?
About what happens to Kamurocho. The police are planning to back off both the Tojo and the Omi for the time being. Remove themselves from Yakuza matters. As well they ought to. It's only right after what the Yakuza did to spare our blushes.
Fair enough. So, what's got you biting your nails then?
I can't bring myself to trust the Yakuza just yet. Without Kiryu-san heading up the Tojo clan, I fear Kamurocho will slide right back into the muck.
Don't worry.
Huh?
Guy like him always has a plan. He's not gonna let things go to shit. And he wouldn't leave Kamurocho without taking care of business first.
We should probably get going.
So, off to Kamurocho, I assume?
Yeah. Didn't want to leave without stopping by Stardust and saying goodbye to Kazuki and Yuya. And then...
And then...
well, there's one other person I need to talk to before I leave.
About the Tojo clan.
Yeah. If things keep on the way they're going, Daigo will end up 6th chairman. But the truth is, he's still young. I'm not so sure he can pull the clan together.
So you need someone to share the weight. Who do you have in mind?
There is someone who knows the Tojo clan inside and out, just like I do. He's our best bet.
Ah, him. It's a risky idea. Do you really think Daigo has what it takes to rein him in?
Nobody does. You just can't put a collar on some dogs.
Little hint. Oh, never mind. They just come out and say
Make him
it.
see a way he'd be able to use the Tojo to his advantage. You just might get his help.
If we're lucky.
Be honest. Do you really think you can get him on board?
Don't have much choice. That's why I have to see him today. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way to get through to him.
Think you'll manage that without a broken rib or two?
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Stay safe.
I'll try. You do the same. Goodbye. For now.
Bye!
Okay, I had to Google this because I wasn't sure. This all, so if anybody was wondering, this, what we are seeing right now, this 2007,
Uncle Kaz, this is probably the
this
last time we'll be in
2007
Kurocho
chunk of the
together,
game
right?
takes place
No,
2
of
years
course not.
before the shootings
still
that we
come
just
visit
saw.
anytime.
So, just because I couldn't remember if they popped up 2009 anywhere, because that confused me for a
Wanna
second.
have fun today. Me and
But
you,
yes, it is a
Uncle
2-year
Kaz.
time skip after the events of this kind of prologue.
Can we?
Sure can. Kamurocho won't know what hit it. Sound good?
You know, part of me thinks, oh, god damn it, I love just the sign of them walking, the sign of Kamurocho above them. It's, again, just such one of those just classic Yakuza shots.
All right, Haruka.
But I
We've
love
got
it.
the whole day. Where are we off to first?
But as I was saying,
Well, we're
part
right
of me
by
kind of wishes
Starbucks.
that they would
Why don't we go
start
there? Like you said
chronologically
earlier, I
at the
wanna see
at the
Yuya and
earliest
Kazuki.
point.
Sounds good.
But I understand why they started at the 2009, showing that Kiryu is running this orphanage and everything, especially because the majority of the game takes place in that time. So I guess it makes sense kind of showing what Kiryu's up to, then brings in, it shows what Kiryu's up to in his life, you know, him running this orphanage, and then kind of the main crux of the conflict of the game is going to be about this land deal, or about the land that the orphanage sits on. I'm trying to remember exactly what the grand conspiracy is. I think it has something to do with a politician wanting the land because they want to build like resorts or something. It's like a land development deal that they want to deal with. I think that's what the whole thing is. God damn it. I know this is just like generic rock background music, which is you put a squealing guitar and I'm all for it. It's awesome. If there's any questions about what the combat is like in this game, I gotta say it's tighter than previous games. After playing this first chapter, you saw it right there. How you get like perfect quick steps, and it's very responsive when you get them. You know, you get like a little flash of the character that shows, hey, you can counterattack and do extra damage, and just, it's a nice little visual cue. Some would say it's too obvious. I don't mind it, but yeah, the game is really tight, but it's also really responsive too. So everything feels... everything you have to do is deliberate. It's very well controlled. More so than the previous games. If anything, combat also feels a little slower. But like I said, that kind of comes with the sort of deliberate feeling that I was talking about. If I had one complaint, I think it makes boss fights a little too... dodge, punch, punch, dodge, punch, punch, dodge, punch, punch. Granted, I've only done like the main first boss fight against Majima, but I don't have any major complaints at this point in time. Like, it's a very minor thing for the boss fights. With street brawling, like I said, it doesn't feel... It feels a little slower, but like I said, I think I like the controls a little bit more in this than I do the old style. Nothing against the older style, and I say old style, but the previous two Kiwami games. And Judgment, I think I like Judgment, I do, but I feel like its combat is a little too loosey-goosey for me.
Uncle Kaz, look over there. Isn't that Yuya?
A little early to be slacking off. Yuya?
Kiryu-san.
So, what's with the getup?
Oh, this? They're just fixing up the club. Those Goryu jerks really did a number on the place, you know? All the hosts have been pitching in, tidying things up, too.
You mean they're the ones doing all the work while you smoke?
What?
I love her sweet little smile, and then she's just burning the shit out of him.
Sure you were. Almost didn't expect to see you here. All healed up, I take it?
Yeah, you know me, tough as nails. Already back to fighting fit. Ah! Ow! Ow!
Take it easy there, tough guy. What about Kazuki? How's he doing?
He's still resting up over at Doc Emoto's place. Gonna be a little while till the boss comes home. Doctor's orders. But he's doing pretty well.
Glad to hear it. Was hoping to run into you both, but I guess I'll break the news to you first. We came to see you guys today to say goodbye.
Huh? Kiryu-san, what do you mean, goodbye?
We're moving to Okinawa. There's an orphanage down there, and I'm gonna run it. Try my best to, anyway.
And you're going too, Haruka-chan?
Mm-hmm. We're sticking together.
Yeah!
She grew up at an orphanage called Sunflower. Same place I was raised. Turns out this place in Okinawa has ties to it. Heading down there and taking care of kids started to seem like the right idea. We know what they're going through.
Man, you're a stand-up guy, Kiryu-san. I'm gonna miss having you here.
We can still see each other anytime, you know. This isn't the end of the world. Not like I'm running off and leaving the country. Once Stardust is all fixed up, why don't you come visit?
You know, that's not a bad idea. We do take a vacation every year. I'll tell the boss we should hit up Okinawa with the boys.
Sounds good. You guys are welcome anytime. Speaking
Yeah,
of
that's what we want around a whole bunch of impressionable orphans.
Oh, yeah?
Hey,
I know
orphans,
he'll be happy to
here's a
see
whole bunch
you.
of man whores.
Take care, Yuya. And remember, you're in charge while Kazuki's out of commission.
I mean, it's kind of
Make
like
sure
them
the place is
all
still
being
standing
friends
up
with, like, you know, because they're running
do
up
what I
to that Yakuza
Well,
guy
Kiryu-san,
when he says the
Haruka-chan,
president has been shot.
To have a safe trip.
Granted, he said chairman, but whatever.
Thanks. Bye-bye, Yuya. Don't forget to
But-
come visit.
Like, do you want the youth to be like? I get it. This game, Yakuza, it's, you know, some are pieces of shit. Some are like Kiryu, who are
I'm glad
just
Yuya's
gonna throw
doing
down with
okay.
other criminals.
I hope he really
Whatever.
does come see us in Okinawa.
I'm sure he will. Once
I-
Kazuki's healed up.
I think the point I'm trying to make here is, do you want them to be friends? Really?
Lead the way.
I mean, I would love to see, like, a what-if scenario for the Yakuza games of, like, what if all the crazy shit never happened and Kiryu just continued to be, like, a low-on-the-wrong-foot soldier? Well, I guess he wasn't low on the rung. I mean, he was the Dragon of Dojima. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he was already, like, a legendary brawler and all the events of Yakuza 0. But still, I would have loved to see just what would have happened if he stayed in the Yakuza. Because I really think he wouldn't have wanted to become a patriarch or... Well, no, wait, he was... Yeah, wait, no. In the first game, though, wasn't he going to break off and make his own family? Oh, never mind. I guess he was rising up the ranks. But I'm like, would he ever want to be, like, get up to, like, chairman or whatever? I guess is kind of my point. Like, I feel like a family boss would probably be, like, the only, like, the highest he would want to be. But yeah, now that I think about it, I think that was the whole deal in the first game, was that he was going to that was going to lead to Dojima making a pass at Yumi, and that whole thing that led to Nishiki shooting him. Yeah. Still, I stand by my point. I feel like that would have been an interesting kind of like what if game. If it seems like I'm skipping through this guy's dialogue a lot, yeah, because it's just the generic, hey, you're an old man and this is a Yakuza game, let's fight. For some reason, I see that, and my brain just goes to that. God damn it, that power bomb is cool. Goes to that bit in Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Cricket's working at the dog pound, and he's like, "Yeah, I got into a fight with a chocolate lab." It's like, needless to say, that dog is very paralyzed. That's kind of what I think of when I see him hit people with signs or smash their faces into walls. It just drops it and goes... Pfft.
What?
That what? What?
Okay.
And the usual upgrades, you buy your upgrades, which made sense to me in Yakuza 0, with that game being a lot about money in particular, but I guess that's how the original Yakuza games, how you did upgrades, but for some reason my gut is telling me that by fighting, you got certain experience, and you could put that experience into skill trees. I don't know.
Hey, Kazuki. How you holding up?
Oh, Kiryu-san. It's very kind of you to check up on me. I've been feeling much better. The doc says it'll still be a while until I can go home, but at least I'm on the mend.
Good. I'm glad to hear you're coming along. You'll be out of here before you know it.
Thank you, Kiryu-san.
Kazuki, we actually came here to tell you goodbye.
Goodbye? What do you mean? Are you two going somewhere?
Yeah. Now that things have settled down with the Goryu and the Jingon. And Daigo's stepping up to lead the Tojo clan. Things may not be perfect, but I've done all I can. It's time for me to settle down too.
That's why we're moving to Okinawa.
Okinawa, huh? What a big change. That's pretty far away.
That's the idea. I'm gonna be running an orphanage down there. Sorry, me and Haruka will.
Wow. I know you'll do great, but I can't say we won't miss you both.
Yuya said the same thing. We'll miss you guys too.
But he said you and the whole team would come visit one day.
Right, our vacation. We've been looking for a good place for some R&R. Can't get much better than Okinawa.
You better not forget.
Don't worry, Haruka-chan. The boys and I will see you soon. Kiryu-san, thank you for everything. The only reason I'm still here is because of you.
You shouldn't be thanking me, Kazuki. Remember, I'm the one who got you involved in all this. If it wasn't for me and the Tojo clan, you wouldn't be laid up here in the first place. For what it's worth, as the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan, I offer you my sincere apologies. I'm sorry, Kazuki.
Don't be like that, Kiryu-san. If you weren't there, who knows what would have happened to Kamurocho. We're lucky it's still standing. I lived in this town a long time, since back when Kazuma-san was still around. And the two of you always looked out for me. So please, there's no need to apologize.
Not sure about that, but I won't argue too much with a man in a hospital bed. Thanks for having my back, Kazuki. I mean it.
Of course. Take care of yourself, Kiryu-san.
You too.
I really hope you feel better soon, Kazuki.
Thanks, Haruka-chan. Be good now, okay?
Okay. Bye.
So I hear you're leaving town. Did you say your goodbyes to the folks in the Tojo clan yet?
No, I decided not to bother them. Daigo and Yayoi-san have their hands full trying to put things back together. Besides, it's a new day. Now that Daigo's in charge, the Tojo clan doesn't need me anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
It's all right. I wrote Daigo a letter. Asked Kashiwagi-san to give it to him after I left.
Don't worry, they're not going to have my calming presence. But I wrote a letter.
There is someone I have to see before I leave.
Like, come on, come on, Kiryu. This is a bit extreme naivety.
Might get the Tojo clan some help.
Majima. So what's
because he's a calming force.
Ask him to keep an eye on Daigo?
Not quite. If we want the heads of the other families to accept Daigo, they need an example. We need someone important from the old guard to come forward and show them a little support first. A big name, like Majima.
Well, couldn't you push him around a little to bring him in line?
Not me. I'm not part of the Tojo clan anymore. It wouldn't be right for me to interfere. I can't be the help Daigo needs. Besides? It's funny. Wasn't so long ago the Tojo clan wanted me dead. Can't say I blame him. I brought down some of those families after all. Made my fair share of enemies in the ranks over the years.
So you need someone who's been around the block like the Mad Dog.
Right. None of the patriarchs have what it takes to keep Majima-san in line. Nobody messes with him if they can avoid it. And
could it be because he's crazy?
To back Daigo. Show everyone how to follow orders.
Look, we all love him, but he's crazy.
I get the gist. Well, you're probably headed out to see him sooner than later, I take it.
Not just yet. I promised Haruka we'd walk around Kamurocho a bit first.
Though I suppose it's we love him because he's crazy, so...
Once we're done.
Eh.
Haruka. All right, the young lady. I'm gonna hazard a guess you won't be taking her with you to meet Majima. I'm happy to watch her here if you like.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. All right, we'll head out for now. I'll be back later to drop off Haruka. Thanks, Doc.
My pleasure, Kiryu-san. Good luck.
Yeah, karaoke. Which I gotta say, I like the karaoke songs in this game. They're pretty good.
It's been ages since we sang karaoke. This is gonna be so much fun.
Didn't know you loved singing so much. We can go whenever you want, you know?
Yeah, it was about at that point, I'm like, okay, I'm tired of walking.
Let's stay together, okay?
Well, then stop walking so slow with your little girl legs. I say that as a slow walker myself. My ex-girlfriend used to do that to me all the time, like, because I was taller than her, but I have a really short legs, so I take small strides. Oh my god, like, keeping up with her was just like, I'm just like heavy breathing going, oh my god, can we please walk slower? So, this whole bit here, I feel like this bit takes about 10 minutes, and I don't think it needs to take 10 minutes, because it goes through two very minor chunks of the game. Cell phone customization, which is actually kind of cute, but ultimately pointless.
Alright.
Although I will give them this, you can do a lot with it. Number two is it introduces this game's version of the Aloha Friends, whatever, from Infinite Wealth, which I actually don't like this one as much, because this one you have to actually hit like L2 to aim, and you'll see what it is. It's a little clunkier. Like, the cool thing about what you could do in Infinite Wealth, you could literally do it just by walking around the area going, hi, 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 hi. You know, it was a lot less involved. Not to mention that really at the end of the day, you don't do anything. But you put a collection thing in front of me, I'm gonna do it. Because it makes the little things in my brain go dopamine, dopamine. It's like drawing cards in a TCG. It's like, here, I play this card. Ooh, I get to draw more cards.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, so you get to put on like little antennas. You put little rhinestones on. I'm impressed with how much crap you can do in this. Now, a lot of these doodads I think are because I got the deluxe edition or whatever. And if people want to give me shit and say, "Oh, really? You got the deluxe edition of the game?" Yeah. Look, if there's one company you don't give shit to for buying a deluxe edition, it's RGG. I mean, this studio fucking slaps. I don't care what anyone says. The studio kicks ass. So yeah, you can put little stickers. Little puffy stickers. And put a little Majima face on it. I'm surprised that you can't, like, you can't make them bigger. Because I wanted a big Majima face on my phone. So yeah, you can literally like put rhinestones and draw patterns, and you can do some crazy shit with those. Okay, that I really like this like phone cover, whatever. Okay, let's make this a little bit more serious. Yeah, we're getting rid of the orange and that. We'll keep the black Magatama. I like that. I think it's cool. Yeah, the lock screen's a little ridiculous. I mean, I still just want to ask the question, why is this in the game? I mean, it's a fun little feature if you're into it, but why? Why is this here? There's your thumbnail.
Hey.
So yeah, as they're saying, so here you trade signals or whatever. Cause this is a feature that I see in manga and anime. That we don't have this in the West, as far as I know. Where in Japan they have this function where they put their phones close together and then they can share contact information.
Which one? What's your number? We're connected.
So yeah, like I said, this is pretty much this game's version of the Aloha friends or whatever from Infinite Wealth. Again, I think that game did it better. It's not like I'm sitting here going, how dare this feature be in the game? It's just kind of a, why is it in the game? Or not even why it's in the game. Why does this require like a 10-minute tutorial? I mean, frankly, I think this whole scene should be like 3 minutes and that's it. But I guess it's kooky characters in a Yakuza game. I really shouldn't be surprised. So yeah, you see these little boxes. Sometimes apparently they can be on people's backs. They can be in cars or whatever. You get a little item out of it. There you go. The cell phones are cool. They're leading to the destruction of society, if you ask some people. But they're lame, so who cares?
Okay.
Let's get away from this crazy woman. Please get away from my daughter. Kid, person. I mean, please don't wear more glitter, Haruka. Alright, guys, we're getting here into the last little bit. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Part 2 will be up sometime later tonight. I'm going to get this stuff editing and then probably take a nap. Even though I just woke up, I'm tired again. Thanks for watching, guys. Backup channel in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in the next one. But until then, guys, I'm out.